Hello, hello, my sweet friends. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you came to see me today. Today I'm going to be doing hashtag altered index 2025, and this is week 44. My goodness. This is sponsored by Suzanne from Nonstop Papercraft. And thank you, Suzanne, for so much for sponsoring this. I have really enjoyed this. I wish I would have joined in sooner. Let's see. Before we do anything else, let's read God's word. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might. He increases strength. Isaiah 40:29. I'm going to read that again since and this is such a good verse. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increases strength. Isaiah 40:29. And the Lord forsaketh not his saints. Psalms 37:28. All right. So I have some shout outs. I do have a new subscriber. I don't know who you are, but leave a comment in one of my videos. Let me know that you've subscribed so I can give you a proper shout out. But I send you a great big bear hug. Thank you for subscribing. I hope that you enjoy my videos and will come back for more. And to all my subscribers, I just give you a big hug this morning. Yes, I do. I'm so thankful for you. All right, some shout outs. I have Amy from My Creative Detour, Candy's Crafty Creations, Tammy from Mystic Creative Cottage, Susan Gazaway's Paper Crafting, Selena Stevens 5265, Mary Jo Crafting and Dolls, and Leanne Jones 598. Thank you as always for your comments. They mean so much to me. I love them, and I appreciate you taking the time to do them. All right, so this is my card from last week, from number 43. It was Love and Romance, and I found this image of these two puppy dogs. They're reminiscent of Lady and the Tramp, but of course they're not Lady and the Tramp. And put this picture down, and so this was last week's. Now this week is labels. And I really did not, I almost skipped it because I thought, what in the world? Kiki from Nearest Designs, as far as I'm concerned, she did the best of anything with labels. And, you know, she taught a little lesson along with that too, that we all need to keep in mind that, you know, we shouldn't label other people. We shouldn't label ourselves, you know. We have to get out of that habit. That's such an easy thing to do, and we do it without even really thinking about it sometimes. So I appreciated that from Kiki, and I really enjoyed it. And I thought, well, I can't do anything but labels. Labels are labels. You know, a couple of challenges ago, I don't know, remember, I think it was 50 Stack Challenge, I did a collage with labels. So today is something similar to that, but not quite. All right, I have my card prepared here. I do have labels, but these are labels that we put on things, you know, inanimate objects, or bills, past due notice. When something is urgent, sometimes it's an envelope or a piece of mail or a telephone call, it will be labeled urgent. Fragile in the Christmas Story. Past due, that's one we don't like to see, when something is past due. Miscellaneous, some things are labeled miscellaneous. I was going to do labels in the hospital that we used in the hospital, but I decided not to do that. Some things are labeled because they have to be inspected. And some things are condemned. They're no longer of any use, like a building that's coming down. Or, yeah, usually I think it's a building or a house or something that is no longer usable, so it's condemned. It's going to be torn down. Oh, I have two fragiles. That's all right. We don't need two. canceled. Some things are canceled. Canceled checks, canceled appointments, you know, different things are canceled. And receipts. We get the receipts for everything, and sometimes, you know, they're marked receipts, but in our mind we label them receipts because they are receipts. And paid. When something is paid, you know, in the bank or, you know, in finance, you know, they always just use rubber stamps and things would get marked paid. Or a bill, you know, a invoice or something marked paid. So different things have different labels, and those kind of labels are very useful and very needed. So I'm going to try to put these down in some way, shape, or form. I'm not going to be, I'm just going to be random about it because they're labels. And of course my ink has been running out of here, and today it's clogged up. So I really hope everybody is doing well. I had my appointment yesterday for my eye injection, and first of all, you know, they do some images before they do it. They're trying to see how I'm responding to the medication. And this is going to come squirting out here again. I just know it, in an awful mess. What in the world? And but the images showed that, I'm so sorry for my arm being in your way. The images showed that my eye had improved ever so slightly. Not any great improvement, but it had improved slightly, and it wasn't any worse, where apparently my eye was getting worse very quickly. It wasn't bad. It was not bad at all, but wasn't really affecting my vision that I could tell. But it was slightly better. And this time my shot, my injection went so well. Last time my eye was irritated for like 3 days. It was just really miserable. But this time, by the time I went to bed in the evening, my eye was clear. It didn't feel irritated. And this morning, everything is fine, and I feel like my vision, although my vision, I basically have 20/20 vision for, you know, it's not quite 20/20 anymore as of this year, but I still have good vision, so I'm very thankful for that, very grateful for that. But I actually think that my vision is ever so much clearer today, and maybe it's just my imagination, I don't know. But I'm very happy about that, so I just wanted to let you know all is well. And yeah, I'm just thankful, very, very thankful. I have to go again in another month. Then they will evaluate how my eye has responded and decide whether they want to use the same medication or if they need something different. Or maybe I don't need the shots as frequently. Maybe they can stretch me out to every 2 months, which would be wonderful. But we'll see. But for now, I have a lot to be thankful for, so I'm very thankful. And the other thing is, I found my other little, I knew that I had it. I just knew I did. And I was going through a drawer this morning because I have to do a lot of purging in my closet. There's things in there that I haven't used or seen in 5 years since I've been in this house. So I opened this bottom drawer, and there was this kind of one of those in the bottom of the drawer. I don't know why in the world I put it in there and then put clothes on top of it. There was this it's kind of an organizer box, like maybe you'd put in a drawer to organize socks or something. But I just had odds and ends of stuff in it, and I pulled it out, and lo and behold, there was the missing bracelet. And it is this one. You can't really tell, but it's this one right here. This one kind of pinches my arm. I don't know why it does that, but this one doesn't. So I'm going to take some of the charms off and put them on this bracelet. I don't know. I just, all of a sudden now I'm enjoying them again, and that's thanks to Candy. So thank you, Miss Candy. The other thing is, oh, Happy Mail, yes. Like I said, I'm not going to talk about it every video, but it's early stages, early in the month. So I am going to mention it again. If you would like to receive Happy Mail from me, please leave a comment. It just has to say Happy Mail. It doesn't, you know, somewhere in your comment. And either, you know, I like Happy Mail or Happy Mail is whatever. It doesn't matter. And I will put you on the list of people that I would like to send, well, I'd like to send it to all of you, that I will send Happy Mail to, and your name will be drawn out. Your name will be drawn out, probably 2 names, and you will receive Happy Month for me later in this month or at the beginning of December. I haven't decided what day I'm going to pull them, do the drawing, but it will probably be like the last week of the month. So please join in the fun. The 2 requirements are that you be subscribed and that you will leave me your address. Email me your address, not in a comment. You'll email it to me. And I could put some more on there, but I'm not going to. I think that's enough labels. And email me your address. I promise you that I will not, under any circumstances, give your address out in any way, shape, or form. I will not do that, as I expect the same courtesy in return. I'm hoping to have a P.O. box by then, but I think I'm just going to, I may just use my address, so I would be very grateful if in return you would respect my privacy and not give my email out. I don't, my address out. I really don't think that's a problem. But I need to say it, you know. I do need to say it. I'm gonna punch my hole in here. So, labels. This is not very exciting, I know. I'm sorry. It's not very exciting. But, it's my index card for week 44 labels. Okay. So labels. I have these labels. I don't know. I got them someplace on Etsy. If you're interested, I could go back and look at all my purchases. They're not hard to find. And I think there's another page of them, but I just printed out these. And so anyway, that's my card for today. Labels. I had 2 that I set aside, but I had like 2 pages. Oh no, did I have to? No, yeah, I had 2 pages. I could put this right here. And I had 2 fragiles. That's become one of my favorite. It used to be my daughter's most favorite Christmas movie. And I thought, oh yeah, it's alright, it's cute. But the last couple of years I've watched it, I start I just started this thing where I'd watch a Christmas movie in the evening, up until Christmas, maybe the last two, maybe after, no, after Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving. I don't do much on Christmas except crafting before Thanksgiving. And I watched it, and now it's like one of my favorite little Christmas movies. I watch it every year since I started doing that. All right, so I'm gonna get off of here for now. I mentioned my, oh, and I'm making my way to 300 subscribers, which is my next goal. And I'm going to be giving away one of my journals. So yay! I'm gonna get there. It may take a little while, but hey, that's okay. I don't mind. And I mentioned the Happy Meal. And I guess that's it. That's it for today. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And don't forget to include in, you only have to do it one time. When I come to the emails, that have Happy Meal written in them someplace, I'm putting your name on a list. And before I actually draw the names, I'm going to read the list off. And if your name is missing from that list, then you need to let me know, or you need to leave it in the comment of the video that I do that on, if that makes any sense to you. I don't know. Sometimes I ramble or I say things and then I think, does this make any sense what I'm saying? Anyway, I hope it does. And I love you all. I appreciate you all. Be kind today. Don't forget to be thankful for something in your life, and be joyful. And I love you all, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.